What a cute baby you have.
Well, thank you. It's my first one.
Congratulations, that's great. What's his name?
Cameron.
What a nice name. He's a cutie pie, too.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Do you have any of your own?
Oh, no, not for a while. I'm still in school.
Good girl. Very smart.
Thank you. Has your doctor warned you about rotavirus having your first newborn?
No, he hasn't. What is that?
It's a really common virus that children between 6 and 24 months often get. It's so common that most children will become infected with rotavirus by 3 years of age if precautions are taken. It also is sometimes called rotavirus gastroenteritis, viral gastroenteritis, stomach flu, infantile diarrhea, and winter diarrhea.
Ew. Tell me more.
There are 5 species of this virus, referred to as A, B, C, D, and E. Rotavirus A, the most common species, causes more than 90% of infections in humans. It's a member of the Rotavirus family of viruses. It has different strains, contains a double-stranded RNA enclosed by a double-shelled outer layer capsid.
Wow.
It's an almost spherical nucleoprotein. There are 3 different layers to it, and poking out of the capsid are little tiny spikes of glycoprotein.
That's crazy.
It's so hard to get rid of because of the neutralizing antibody responses the rotavirus cell releases inside the infected host.
How can the child get the virus?
Well, it is a fecal-oral route of transmission, the passage of the virus in stool to the mouth of another child.
So if a child with rotavirus goes to the bathroom and doesn't wash their hands, then goes and touches toys, or goes and plays on the playground right after, and another child touches it, or where they were playing, they can also get it?
Exactly.
Where does it live?
Well, it can live in an environment such as daycare, home, hospital, or school, pretty much anywhere.
How long does the virus survive?
The virus can survive exposure to air and remains active on hands, hard surfaces, and water for roughly 2 days.
Wowza. What part of the body does rotavirus affect?
The bowels mostly, hence why the full name is rotavirus gastroenteritis. Very rarely can it affect the respiratory tract secretions or other body fluids.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
How can you tell if your child has it?
Well, watery diarrhea is the main symptom. There's also vomiting, fever, and abdominal pain. It takes about 2 days for the symptoms to occur after being exposed to rotavirus.
Jeez Louise, that's horrible.
Agreed. You have to be very careful if you notice those symptoms because it is very easy for your child to become dehydrated from rotavirus.
Are there any treatments for rotavirus?
2 vaccines to prevent rotavirus infection are available, Rotatech and Rotarix, but other than that, there is no specific treatment. It is a self-limited illness lasting a few days. Increased fluid and electrolytes intake to prevent dehydration would be a very good idea, though.
What about complications with the infection?
The severe diarrhea can lead to dehydration, and if left untreated, can be very life-threatening, and the infection is very contagious.
Well, isn't that just wonderful?
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Does the immune system do anything to help get rid of it?
Typically, it resolves on its own after 3 to 9 days.
Is it more susceptible in certain parts of the world?
Rotavirus affects populations in all socioeconomic groups and is equally prevalent in industrialized and developing countries, so differences in sanitation practices or water supply are not likely to affect the incidence of the infection.
Is there a certain time of the year where your child is more likely to get the infection?
Infections usually peak in the fall months in the southwest and spread to the northeast by spring, so infections are most common during the winter months from November to May. However, infection with rotavirus can occur any time of the year.
Have the vaccines made any kind of difference? Do they help at all with the rotavirus?
Yes, a lot actually. Prior to the development of the rotavirus vaccines, rotavirus infection resulted in the hospitalization of an estimated 55,000 children, 200,000 emergency room visits, 500,000 visits to the doctor's office, and caused the death of about 500,000 children worldwide annually.
Wow. So it's good to hear that they have the virus vaccine, I guess.
Sure is.
Well, I have to feed little Cameron now.
Alrighty, it was nice meeting you.
You too, and thanks for warning me about rotavirus.
It's not a problem. I was learning about it in school the other day. I guess it's a good thing I paid attention.
Yes, it is. I'll be sure to tell his father to pay closer attention when he's doing diaper changes, like I'm also going to start doing from now on.
Sounds like a good plan. Maybe getting him the vaccine wouldn't hurt either.
Definitely. Make sure you remember to do the same thing when the day for you to have children finally arrives.
Oh, I will.
Well, you have a good day.
Thanks, you too.